Hey, good evening, Maranatha. This is Pastor Jay from Calvary Chapel of Puerto Rico, from Intelligent Faith 315 as well. I encourage you to check out the website, our blog. Tonight we're going to be continuing the five-part series. I believe we're on part 4 this evening as to the 5 unique features of the Christian worldview, faith, and you could even say philosophy. The first unique feature that we spoke about a couple of weeks back, hopefully some of you guys remember this, is that Christianity is uniquely verifiable. Christianity is unique in the sense that you can look into the historical claims of the Christian faith and you can verify the historical facts, archaeology, and it's even verifiable through prophecy. So there's lots of different ways, but Christianity is very unique in that sense. As opposed to Hinduism or Buddhism or even Islam, Christianity is uniquely verifiable. It's also uniquely compatible. We talked about how it's compatible with what we would expect to find when we walk out our door with the laws of nature, laws of logic, and the laws of morality. And again, this is not the case with atheism or Buddhism or Hinduism or many of the world's religions or worldviews. So Christianity is uniquely verifiable and compatible. It's also uniquely central because we spoke about last week how Jesus really is one of the most in-demand religious figures and teachers in the world. Everybody, in a sense, has a place for Jesus. But only in Christianity, of course, is Jesus actually truly central to biblical Christian New Testament faith. He's obviously the central figure of our belief system, and he's the foundation upon which our whole faith rests. And so that's a great place to start. If everybody believes in Jesus, in a sense, start with the belief system where he is truly central. Today, we just want to talk about one other unique feature of the Christian worldview and faith in the 2 minutes or so that I have, and it's this: Christianity is uniquely receivable. Now this is known to you if you're already a Christian, but this is a great feature to contrast with the world religions. Because Buddhism and Hinduism and Islam and even Roman Catholicism, for example, they all have their sets of do's and don'ts of rituals and regulations and religious performances. In Buddhism, you have to keep about 200 and something laws for the men, 300 and something laws for the women. There's the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. In Islam, you have to keep the 5 pillars of Islam. Some people even think that jihad, or giving your life in the holy struggle, the holy war, is the 6th pillar. And even then, even after all those performances in Islam, you're still not guaranteed of heaven with Allah and Muhammad and your 70 virgins. And then if you go into Hinduism, there's all kinds of rituals, regulations, commandments that you have to keep in order to obtain better karma and then come back as something better in the next life. In Roman Catholicism, there's the 7 sacraments and the do's and don'ts of all these religions and philosophies and worldviews. So basically, all of them is just a system. It's really a ladder. It's really a list of religious performances and duties that you must perform. But there's one faith that's absolutely unique. There's one belief system that's absolutely one of a kind. Biblical, New Testament Christianity. It is receivable. It's not something that you have to strive for and earn salvation and merit it and deserve it and labor for it, but rather receive it. If you're a Christian, you already know this to be true, but this is a real great discussion point that you can talk about with some folks that you know that may already be religious, they may be on a spiritual quest, they may be engaged in some kind of a religious system already. Only in Christianity, as Paul the Apostle says, is it a free gift. It is by grace that you have been saved, and that not of yourselves. It's a gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. Ephesians 2:8 and 9. It's a free gift of grace. And so it's accomplished for us, it's given to us, and as you know, if you've already come to Christ, all you have to do is believe in what the Word of God says, in the person of God, and in the accomplishments of Jesus on your behalf, and simply receive it. Now that we're getting closer to Christmas time, it's a great opportunity to connect the spirit of the season with gifts to the fact that Christianity is uniquely receivable. So this is a great point for all your friends and family that may be trapped in religious rituals, regulations, and performances. All the other religions of the world are man trying to climb up to God, to the infinite. But only in biblical Christianity is God himself reaching down to sinful, lost man to help us. So Christianity is uniquely receivable. It's a great point to remember. Encourage you to go over some of these lessons. God bless you guys and Pastor Les and Pastor Quinn and Pastor Glenn. Have a great time there, Maranatha, tonight. And remember, until next time, have an intelligent faith. God bless you. Bye-bye.